When you hear the name, Baaghi, you think of two things: Tiger Shroff, and action that seems to laugh in the face of physics. For years, the franchise has been a reliable source of high-octane entertainment. But with Baaghi 4, there's a clear attempt to change the formula. The makers have tried to swap some of the style for substance, infusing the bone-crunching action with a darker, more psychological story. The question is, did they succeed? This isn't the Ronnie we know. The film throws us into the life of a man shattered by a traumatic train accident. He's haunted, consumed by guilt and grief, and walking a fine line between what's real and what's a demon in his own mind. This is a fascinating new ground for the franchise, and honestly, it's a great platform for Tiger Shroff to show us something more. And he does. There are moments here where Tiger genuinely sells the torment of his character. You see the pain behind the eyes, not just the power in the fists. It's a welcome sign of his growth as an actor. But this is where the film's first crack begins to show. The script builds this amazing emotional foundation, but then seems afraid to stand on it, often retreating to a familiar, explosive action sequence whenever the story needs to move forward, undercutting the very depth it's trying to build. Every hero needs a great villain, and Baaghi 4 gives us the formidable Sanjay Dutt. He has a powerful screen presence that just commands your attention. He brings a weight and gravitas to the role that makes his showdowns with Ronnie genuinely compelling. You believe he is a real threat. However, the writing lets him down at times. His character motivation feels a bit thin, bordering on the cartoonishly evil, which is a shame. A villain with a more complex, understandable motive would have elevated the entire conflict from a simple good versus evil fight to something much more memorable. Baaghi 4 feels like watching two different movies. The first half is fantastic. It's a pacey, thrilling ride that sets up a genuinely intriguing mystery. It hooks you in with some well-executed twists and, of course, absolutely phenomenal action. The choreography is brutal, it's visceral, and you can see exactly why this film earned its A certification. These are not slick, clean fights, they are gritty, painful, and impactful. But then, we get to the second half, and the film just loses its way. The screenplay, which is reportedly an unofficial remake of a Tamil film, becomes a tangled, convoluted mess. The plot points start feeling illogical, and the big reveals become predictable. The strong emotional core from the first half completely dissolves into a relentless barrage of over-the-top action and a romantic subplot that feels tacked on and completely devoid of chemistry. It's a frustrating shift that takes the film from being something special to something disappointingly familiar. The film introduces us to Sonam Bajwa and marks the Bollywood debut of former Miss Universe, Harnaaz Sandhu. Both are captivating on screen, but their characters are severely underwritten. Harnaaz Sandhu shows definite promise, but the script gives her very little to work with. She exists primarily as a plot device to fuel Ronnie's journey, rather than being a fully realized character herself. Sonam Bajwa, a talented and experienced actress, is even more wasted in a role that amounts to little more than an extended cameo. It's a missed opportunity to add more layers to the story. So, what's the final verdict on Baaghi 4? It's a very mixed bag. On one hand, you have to applaud the effort to take the franchise in a grittier, more emotionally mature direction. The action is, without a doubt, spectacular, and Tiger Shroff delivers his most layered performance to date. But on the other hand, the film is anchored to a weak and messy screenplay that crumbles under its own weight. It can't sustain the dark, intense tone it's aiming for, and the second half feels like a massive letdown after such a promising start. If you are a die-hard fan of the franchise or just want to see some of the best action sequences of the year, Baaghi 4 will probably give you your money's worth. But if you're looking for a story that is as strong as its hero, you might walk away feeling a little disappointed. It's a bold step, but an unsteady one. That's my take on Baaghi 4, but I really want to know what you think. Did you love the action? Did the story work for you? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, please hit that like button, and subscribe for more honest takes on the latest movies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.